Nobody knows exactly how it happened. We don't have a logbook of Rexius's inception. As we understand it, my grandfather was encouraged, actually by my aunt, to not work for somebody else. He was working for a sawmill at the time. I don't remember the name of the mill. And my Aunt June, that's Dan's mom, said, "Dad, you should probably do this on your own, or do something on your own." And so he did. I don't know exactly how that process occurred, but he bought a truck and began hauling wood, waste wood from sawmills to the University of Oregon and the Eugene Water and Electric Board. Somewhere in that process of just literally just hauling waste products to make steam, that's how the heat was generated, well, electricity and heat was generated for the city of Eugene, and we're talking in the 1940s. He's looking around at the sawmills and he's seeing all this waste material at that time being burned up. Grandpa just simply said to himself, there's got to be a better way. Grandpa started extracting individual pieces of that waste material. The first one, hogged fuel, which is the bark that's hogged off of a log, and he started making mulch. As far as we know and as far as we can tell, that was the origins of mulching yards. Nobody else did that. There wasn't mulch anywhere else. That started here, and it was Grandpa's idea. And then came the understanding that maybe that would be helpful for some water retention. Maybe that would also be helpful for some weed prevention. And all of a sudden we launched, or Grandpa launched, what was then known as landscape products. So that's really how the whole thing got started. And in many ways, I think that's how we've always thought, how do we take something, use something, create something, invent something that isn't already in place or is in place and being used for something that we feel like there's a higher and better use. So Grandpa actually died at a very early age. My dad and my uncle took over the same sentiments. We're trying to make something out of nothing. Like, we're interested in making stuff and inventing things and trying to make a business model out of something that maybe nobody else had tried before. But I think more than that, there was this notion that actually what this is about is providing a great place to work, gainful employment, but with the right approach of actually deeply caring for the people who would come to work here. And I think that has been what has become our calling card in many ways. Yeah, we make cool stuff. We make beautiful things. We think we're doing a good job of innovating and creating stuff that other people haven't created, or improving things that can be improved. But more importantly, I think we're trying to create a great place to work that people can be proud of, that can offer, we can offer some security, some longevity, some sustainability, a way that people can count on the company for their future. But I've said many times, bigger's not better, better's better. And what I mean by that, and I really do mean it, that it's important to me personally, it's important to my family, for sure, that whatever we do, we're doing it better all the time, as best as we know how. It's certainly not perfect, but we're working on better all the time. That's just a really important part of this company, and what I think our family has tried to adopt as why we do what we do. So bigger's not better, better's better. We're about 350 people. I wish I knew everybody's name. I don't. I know a lot of them, but I know it's still absolutely about the people. I've hung around here a long time to continue to think about ways that we can stabilize ourselves and provide something for our employees, and importantly, provide something for our community. The other part that I just think it's just true is the stuff we make. I mean, the plants that I'm sitting around here, the mulch in the background, all the stuff we do is absolutely contributing something to our community. We are participating in making this place more beautiful, and I think that's huge. whether that's at somebody's backyard, which happens a lot, Autzen Stadium, Hayward Field, a whole bunch of student housing, I mean, you name it. The things that we get to do is to actually make that place, that edifice, that construction site more beautiful. And that's a huge opportunity we get that most people don't. It's a wonderful way to contribute back to the community in a way that lasts. I get to show people all the time. They come to town and we drag them around, show them the stuff we've done. We show them Autzen Stadium, we show them Hayward Field, we show them any of a number of variety of projects that we've gotten to do that, hey, well, that was our part in making this place more beautiful. I think that's a contribution that we get to make to the community that I think really does matter.